Hello, hello, this is Verona Fire. Once more with Let's Play Destiny. Okay, before I do that, I was doing some stuff yesterday. I was doing my bounties, and I was doing the Dark Below quest, so I finished that. I gotta talk to Eris. I got to level 40, as you can see. So yeah, I'll just take those all down. But while I was doing the Dark Below quest, if you have a 3 of coins, do not use it to do the Omnigul strike because she does not count as an ultra. Ultras are the ones that have the big old energy bar that has like, well, you saw them on the main story quest line, like the Progencies or whatever from the Black Garden. So those 3 bosses. Don't use it on Omnigul because she apparently does not count as an ultra. She only counts as a major. But if you do that with those, use 3 of coins on an ultra, it has a chance of dropping a special piece of equipment, an exotic engram. You can get a exotic out of it. I got a legendary or a sublime engram, which is a legendary engram, so it has a chance of becoming an exotic item, random class, or a legendary. And I got this from just some random cabal while I was farming the majors, the yellow bar cabals. So there's, like, I think I said that there's 3 different kinds of enemies. The regular red bar enemies, those are just normal mooks. We have yellow bar enemies, whose health bar looks exactly like the red bar, and then there's the yellow bar, the last one, which are ultras, and they have this skull or whatever next to them, like they don't have a shield or whatever, or they shouldn't. If they have a shield, they're just a major, not an ultra. They shouldn't have a shield. And when you kill them, they're just specific enemies that you gotta do. And you never find them just on random quests. They have to be on specific quests. So yeah, you can, when you use 3 of coins, you can, on ultra, which are on some strikes, you have a chance of getting an exotic engram. So if you remember the Sepix Prime fight, the first strike that I showed you, and both strikes I showed you actually, which is where I got this one, because I didn't, when you use a 3 of coins, it brings this thing up called exotic particles, like right here where my cursor is. It'll show this little icon or whatever, and it says something about your next crucible match or the next ultra that you kill will have a chance of dropping an exotic engram, and it'll be just like the blue ones and green ones that we've been seeing, only yellow. And obviously purples are the purple ones are the legendaries. So yeah, I just thought I'd tell you about that, because I've been holding off on decoding these 2, because, and I've been getting better gear, but I've been holding off on decoding these 2 because I don't want to just say, Oh, hey, this is why I got, so I wanted to show you that I did have them and where I got them from. We had this. I forgot we had it. Let me upgrade this real quick. I showed you in the last two videos how I got it, or rather the last two videos how I got it and how to upgrade it. So I just did this Destroy the Soul of Crota mission, and once I select this, it'll turn from Husk of the Pit into Eidolon Alley. Now, and it exits out of it, but yeah, it turns into a legendary weapon, a legendary auto rifle. It has a bigger magazine and a better rate of fire, but it's not as good right now. And we can upgrade it all the way. It's a year 1, but in order to fully upgrade it, you need Ascendant Energy, 2 things of it, and 12 things of Ascendant Energy, which you can get on the year 1 raids, which are, I can't remember. It's the Killing Crota raid. Yeah, Crota's End, that's it. Crota's End, and the Vault of Glass. And you get Ascendant Energy from these. But you need one other thing that you can only get from Crota's End raid, and it has to be on hard. Crux of Crota. And this, you get this from Crota's End raid on hard. And I don't think it's just a chance to do it, but it does turn it into a weapon that can just, with precision kills, it does the Cursed Thrall explosion, and this gun is called Necrochasm. So yeah, and material details. Okay, if you look at the Crux of Crota thing, obtained only by defeating the Son of Oryx and heir to the Osmium Throne in the raid's most difficult mode, which is the hard mode. That's a bit of lore. You can't really see it anymore because it used to be on Bungie with their Grimoire scores, but you can only see these on well, you can actually look it up, but online, but you won't be able to view your Grimoire score on Bungie.net anymore. And yeah, Motes of Light just earning EXP now gives me Motes of Light, so yeah. Oh, and it's Wednesday right now, so I can get more test fire weapons, and I have not been on since we last did this on Monday, so I have a sterling treasure to collect, and I'll decode those engrams. But yeah, I just decided to do the first strike that we did on here, just to get rid of that exotic. I used up that exotic particles because otherwise it would have been waste. And it's not a guaranteed drop either. It's just a random, or it has a chance of dropping. So I got lucky. And speaking of the Omnigul fight, Novelcaster, I will read some of your comment, or your comment during the thing, like some of them, or not some of them, but a little bit of the comment in between us doing this. So yeah, you were saying that you're okay with not seeing the fight, so that's good, because I didn't feel like doing it. It was a pain in the butt. Sterling treasure. So let me go over here and get my treasure. And let's use it. And I got a helmet, Crucible reputation booster, which I'm not going to do Crucible on here. Not very much anyway. So I got a helmet. Not worth it. I don't even have legendary marks right now anyway, so I can't really do anything with them. Okay, let's decode the Sublime Engram. Okay, Neurogast. And let's decode this. It's for my Warlock. Darn it. Okay, so let's see what we got. That's a million times better right now. So, okay. Let's see for my Warlock. It won't show it on the preview, but I'll just show you some of the things that we can do with it. There's a skill for the Warlock called Radiance, which lets you revive yourself from the dead while your super is active, and you'll activate your super and use it, and it's just it lets nearby allies get their supers quicker, and their grenades and their melee, and yours gets recharged a lot quicker as well. And it has intellect and discipline. That's very nice. Carry more ammo for special events or heavy. And solar armor and burn defense. And this is actually really good defense for my Warlock. I have to be level 40 for it, but I'm very close to that anyway. So I'll put it in my vault for my Warlock. And when you see me get the other class for my Warlock, I'll just dump it in there. Or I'll just have it on, so. Or just equip it, I don't know. So I gotta talk to each of these. Yeah, it sounded like.
Has fallen. Prota's will is shattered. Maybe now.
Okay, victorious. My victories will bring peace to those who fell. Welcome is a trusted ally of the hidden and a trusted ally of various more. Okay, so this you get anyway. It's good for. It's not that good, but for early game it kind of is. Like I might use it for my Titan or my Warlock. So Murmur, it looks like Husk of the Pit and all that. Okay, so I'll show you Murmur. I'm not going to use it now because I have a lot better gear. You see how it says that's a solar weapon up at the top? Yeah, it looks like Husk of the Pit and Eidolon Alley, or Ally. Yeah, I can change it to Arc or Solar. Unfortunately, no Void. And it only has a certain amount of damage that it can do. I can upgrade damage a couple times, and enhance battery, which gives me a another magazine or another charge. Grants +2 to character agility, which is really good for platforming. Slide further when weapon is equipped. Upgrade damage, and you need ascendant energy to upgrade the damage the last few times. But unfortunately, it doesn't go up very far, and which is a shame because you can. Otherwise, you'd have to use and bring a couple different kinds of fusion rifles with you, and it kind of sucks. So I'll put it in the vault for later. But yeah, if I was able to, if I didn't have such much better fusion rifles, I'd dump them and go for this. But it doesn't go up very high. Only like to 170 or something. Like I said, not the best. But I did get up to you see, he's taller than me. Cade. You're taller than me. Okay, so once you reach level 40, he will give me an artifact. So, Guardian, I don't know what to say. All the things you've done, all the things you've done, or all the things you've done, all this things you've done, seen, done, what, blah, all the things you've shot. You've done me proud, and this is just the beginning, right? So these artifacts, you get them at level 40 per not per character, but different ones for each class. So where that would be is right here, underneath your cloak. So yeah, it's pretty. He gives you your first one. So I want a particular. I want this one because Akamura skill. Amakura. Blah, blah. With these, they do have their defense and their intellect strength, their discipline, and the intellect and discipline. I'm taking the intellect and discipline because I prefer intellect and discipline. I will most likely always choose that over higher level if I have a choice. Like if it's so far above, then obviously I'll choose the defense, but and this also does solar grenades have chance to generate an orb, blah blah blah. I prefer solar.
Nice work.
So, and ooh, I got a shader. Later on, once I get legendary marks, I will get this ghost shell because there is a. I also want a cloak, but I don't have legendary marks. You get an achievement or whatever for having all of these, every single piece of armor except for your artifact, be a piece of legendary gear. So I'm missing a cloak, a ghost shell, and a heavy weapon. So yeah, I'm missing those. I know I do too, Cade. But yeah, I got a new shader from him. Occasionally you'll get shaders or ships. I'll show you this current shader. I don't prefer it, honestly. It's interesting, something the Awoken would wear, but it doesn't go with me. So I'll just keep what I have. But yeah, the thing is for every single piece of gear except for your artifact is a legendary piece of gear. And there's another and you get an emote when you use all desolate gear. So I know I've been spending a lot of time right here, but in this area, but yeah.
New shipment. Take a look.
Hopefully he'll have a decent sniper rifle for me. But yeah, I'm almost to gunsmith rank 1. I can't do any arms day orders, and I'll explain more about the orders later. Crucible. One moment. Sorry, Dad was talking. Hive targets, and seriously? I'm only gonna do this one because I'm not doing Crucible on here. Because Crucible weapons are terrible. Or these weapons are terrible in the Crucible. So I'll only grab this one.
That got the range you need, Hunter.
Yeah. I have so much better weapons now, and he doesn't have much in the way of regular weapons anymore. Once I get to gunsmith rank 1, I'll be able to buy these arms day orders, and he will I'll have to wait till the arms day after that in order to get them. So after you buy the orders, you have to wait a week, and then you'll exchange the weapon for the order. Yeah, I have a better weapon, so I'm just going to use that against Hive. I'll shove that in the vault. But I feel I should say something. My sister found this out the hard way. The arms day order will stay in your inventory, so it will take up a slot. I'll shove that in the vault too. It will take up a slot in your inventory, so it'll be like right here. It'll stay in your weapons slot, and you can't shove it in the vault like I have right here. Yeah, you can't shove it in the vault. You have to carry it with you all week. It's a bummer, but yeah, it's a bummer. Sorry, but that's how it works. I don't generally mess with arms day orders. But you can if you want to. Actually, I kind of feel that I should say something. It doesn't have anything to do with the game. I'll talk about it. Oh, crud. I need to go back to the tower. I forgot to get my bounties. Whoops. I can talk about it right now, though. Well, I stupidly forgot my bounties. Yeah, we got a new dog. My stepmom picked up a new dog, so we have a new one, and she looks like a little clone of Lacey, our remaining dog, or our oldest dog now. She's like the new one's like a year old or something. She didn't really have a name, so we're thinking of calling her Misty. Like, she looks almost like a little clone of her. They're the same color. They have very similar patterns, just not they don't have the same markings. So it's like, wait, what? Because they're kind of peanut butter-ish colored with white paws or whatever, and both of them are. One's just bigger than the other. So it's like, wait, oh, that's that dog. No, wait, it's the other one. We just got her yesterday, actually. So it's pretty funny. Forgot my bounties. I can't believe I forgot my bounties. Okay, bounty time. Patrol the moon. Solar abilities, I can do that. 3 damage. I can do that. I can do that. And I can do that. Yeah, that's the one that the bounty that I was doing on Monday. And that's how I got my legendary engram. Now, I also feel that I should talk about one other thing before we get started. This ball. There's 2 balls on the tower. There's a soccer ball, and or if you're in the UK or whatever, a football. You know, the black and white one. This thing, however, that has the normal physics. This thing, however, let me... Yeah. And it can change colors, I think, depending on the time of day. Yeah, it's really bad. Where'd it go? Okay. So yeah, there's that ball, and people like to mess with them and stuff while they're waiting for their fire teams. It can... There's another one. There's a regular soccer ball. I can't find it. If I ever find it again, I'll show you. While we're in the tower. Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah, soccer ball. Anyway, back to space, and we'll start the mission. I really should, highlight those bounties and track them. I'll do that in a moment. Yeah, sorry this is taking so long, but I just need to explain some stuff. So, not doing the moon. And we're not going after Hive or Cabal, so I'm safe with that. That's Arc. Okay. So this is the beginning of the House of Wolves storyline. We will be getting the remaining 2 Venus chests in here. So, let's get started. I really wish that exotic was for my hunter, though. And I'll explain more about exotics in a moment, after this starts up.
Those fallen we faced in the archive belong to the House of Winter. Their count, Draxus, has been hunted by Guardians for years. If these reports are correct, he's commanding them from a network of caves up in the cinders. If we want to keep the Academy's secrets safe, we should push into their lair and take him out.
Yeah, I'll explain a little bit of trivia about, not trivia, but general need-to-know information about exotics once we land and Azrael isn't talking. Okay, so, the thing about exotics, you can, every single piece of equipment, like, I can equip every single legendary piece of gear right now if I wanted. I don't have to have these blue ones. They're just my strongest. I can even have this green one if I wanted. But that is not true for exotics. Exotics, the yellow ones, which we got the cloak for my warlock, you can only equip one at a time for your both your armor, one for your armor and one for your weapon. So if I have one exotic on or in my weapons, I'll only be able to use one of them. The others will have to be something else. Same for my armor. But there's a way around it for the armor, because I think it's the class item, or is it the artifact? One of these two, they can be an exotic, and then you can have another exotic on top of that. There's really only one way to do that, though. And that has to do with your faction. you have to get up to rank 25 on all 3 factions, and then you will be able to be granted the ability to use another exotic piece of armor. I think it's only the cloak, or only if you're a hunter, or only the artifact. So yeah, that's the only way to do it. No way around that. Oh, and eventually we'll have to go up there. So yeah, that's the only way around it. So pick what exotics you want to use. And exotics are a lot like legendaries, where you can upgrade them, but they use something called exotic shards instead of legendary marks, which I don't have any. You do need, in order to infuse exotics, you also do need legendary marks. You can get exotic shards from dismantling exotic gear, and you can always rebuy another piece of exotic gear, because you have a kiosk that saves why am I going over here? Oh well. That saves all of the blueprints for every single exotic that you get. Weapons, armor, everything. And once you... and once you've bought the... I think you can... The very first one that you buy, if you get a... Shush. Okay, I never went in here earlier, but we'll be going through here now. There's... you can use legendary marks to purchase those. If you've gotten, like, I don't remember if it's the year 1, and you can buy, for one time only, you can buy them with legendary marks and glimmer instead of exotic shards, because you need exotic shards to rebuy any piece of exotic gear that you've already bought before. And barring weapons, every piece of exotic armor, or every piece of armor, can only be used by a specific class. So if you have one of each class, you can't share armor or artifacts. Anything over here you cannot share with your other characters, unless they're also the same class. Only weapons. Okay. Now that that's disclaimers out of the way, yeah, that's a bit overkill, because I'm level 40 right now. Ooh. Oh, and if you see me not do any solar ability kills with my throwing knife, that's because, unfortunately, it does not work. For some reason, it bugs out, or they did it on purpose, to where you cannot get solar ability kills for your hunter with your melee attack, your special melee attack. And yes, we're still getting greens. Oh wait, it's until you reach a certain rank of the not gunsmith, cryptarch, that you stop getting greens and whites or whatever. Oh, and I did get my triple jump. Forgot to mention that. So, you jerk. Freaking snipers. Yeah, last time I kind of forgot that I had this gun. Okay, before I do anything else here, there is a dead ghost over here. Oh, crud, you can't even see this. Yeah, it's just past here. Sorry, it's so dark. It's always dark for me too, so unless if I just put my TV on standard. So yeah, it's super dark for me. If I put my TV on standard, it'd be super dark for me. And I don't know how to fix it because Bungie likes to keep their things their thing dark.
Kel's guard is here.
Seriously? I didn't hit one of them. Well, it's a good thing that my gun's so strong. Ugh. I think it's this quest that we keep going. Okay, yeah.
Kel must be close.
Yeah, that doesn't count towards the solar ability kills, unfortunately. Okay, so this isn't the quest I was thinking of. There's another quest during the, I think, the Taken King storyline, or later on during this quest chain, that has you kind of start from where we're going and then put up a last stand over here, and I like to, where I like to be is up here. You'll see it later, because around here there's a golden chest in this room. In fact, I just want to see, it is right there. So we'll go get it. Some people have thought that you could only get it as a Titan or a Warlock. The person who I first saw do this storyline thought that they couldn't get it because they were a hunter. But if you can triple jump easily, or have another thing called Bones of Ao, or an exotic hunter legging called Bones of Ao, you could make it. But there's an easy way to do it. Yeah, just stand on the light and just jump. Easy done. And I don't think I get a very good sniper rifle for it. Yeah, it's only a 55, so I'm not even gonna keep it. Obviously, they intended you to come here much earlier. I have a better pulse rifle than that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of intended you to come here much earlier, because it was level, what, 12 or 16 for this quest. So I'm way overpowered for this, but that just makes it easier for me, because I actually did have a hard time doing this quest when I first did it. Okay, respawning restricted. Kind of wish that that was more powerful a sniper rifle, but eh, oh well. So the next golden chest is actually somewhere over here. This big ship.
I've never seen one on the surface. The Kel's got it
Yeah.
outside.
Now, I'll show you where the golden chest is. You kind of see over there on that balcony where my thing is, and you can just barely see a light. Let's take a closer look at it. That's the golden chest. Yeah, the last golden chest on Venus. And obviously we're going into this ship. But I want to snipe things, actually. From right here. Oh crap, the range isn't good on this gun, so I can't even hit him now. I had a much better weapon going into this. My very first time. So now I gotta clear out all the enemies instead of just sniping the big guy, because I don't have a half decent sniper rifle. Listen, you jerks. Okay. Yeah. I need to get a better sniper rifle. Let me see if my current one, or my other one, is any better than in range than it is. A little better. Let me check it out real quick. So what I want to do, I know I lost some ammo, but I don't particularly care. I want to see if I can actually snipe the guys over there, because it's pretty easy to do so. Oh, had a bit better range, but... yeah, that's a lot better. Or I could have just gone over here. But yeah, I'm going to keep my 192 instead. I'm just going to get rid of my test fire weapon. It's not as good. That's kind of what I was talking about, really. The test fire weapons are utter garbage. Come on, get closer. I hate you. Well, at least I got some ammo back. Okay, nothing's close to me, so I'm just gonna get rid of this stupid test fire weapon. Because it's only better at the rate of fire and stability. And a bit better on that thing, so it's not really all that good. Like I said, it's utter garbage. Gotta get rid of that servitor. It's powering up the... okay, the servitor was powering up these, fallen. Freaking vandals. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, this is something I was talking about last time. How the heavy weapons were, they have different, magazines for the heavy weapons. Like, I can only carry 71, and I have a magazine of 23. So I might be looking into, just changing my heavy weapon. I mean, I have extra ammo for it just lying around. Okay, so there's more guys coming. Crud. So I'll just let them come to me. So as soon as I clear these guys out, I will, and am safe, I will, change my heavy weapon. If I have another one that's half decent. Okay. Kills rank. Okay. Seriously, I have one more. Freaking shank. Okay. So, let me hide behind here real quick. I would just want to hover over that. And, I got rid of all my other, ones. Darn it. I gotta work with it, unfortunately. Oh, and funny thing, these are the fallen equivalent of my sparrow. So there's a couple vandals up here, and we will be getting the golden chest as soon as it's safe to go do that, because there's a ton of bad guys coming. It's funny, I'm so overpowered on here that it doesn't matter that I'm not hitting them a lot. I'm just so powerful that they're just dying. Okay, so the golden chest, the last Venus golden chest. Just go to the back of the ship, don't jump off. Just fall right there and collect it. And I got a terrible piece of headwear because they expected you to come here a lot earlier. Yeah. Yeah, there's more enemies, but I was safe to go after them. And I'm just gonna use my, what the heck? I know I shot you. Yeah, I just gotta run real quick. The vandals caught up to me. Figures as soon as I... Seriously? It didn't hit them? Well, whatever. Okay. So I'm done with that. And they... Is this who I think it is? No, it can't be. No, these are just boxes. I thought that this was a, tank. Or one of their tanks. Or the walkers. But it wasn't. This thing's just flopping around. Okay.
Somewhere on this thing there's a throne room. That's where we'll find
Yep.
Texas.
And the first time, let me tell you, the first time that I fought Draxus, it was actually tough. I had to restart like 4 or 5 times. Not the whole thing, but I couldn't kill him. Mostly because he had a ton of mooks and they were killing me. But this time, I will be more ready. I have a lot more defense. Oh, and this thing will explode, see? Yeah, it's getting red. You can shove it around, though. But yeah, I have a lot more armor. I have stronger weapons. I probably won't be using fusion rifles or anything like that. We're not over to him yet, and I will be using my golden gun. We still have more stuff to... Okay. Okay, Kel's guard. It's funny, you actually fight and kill 2 Kels, kinda, in this game. It is kind of funny. Because, there's a strike with him, or the second Kel, or I think, no, there's not. I didn't know I was thinking, but, there's a, maybe there is, or no, I'm thinking of something else. There's this one, and, there is another one in this, storyline, the House of Wolves storyline, that has you kill a Kel. Okay, so there's Draxus. He won't do anything until we actually go in there and start shooting at him. So I think I don't know if Draxus will count as a ultra, but let me show you the ultra health bar. That's the health bar for the ultra. See the skull? And that's how they are. That's an ultra. So, or he should be an ultra. Let me rephrase that. I don't know if he is or isn't. So I will use 3 of coins. Ultra defeat or crucible match. I will award and get an exotic engram, hopefully. And this is the exotic particles. And that's what it shows. And if you don't kill an ultra, and if that thing is still there, he's not an ultra. He just has an ultra bar. So, I want to snipe him, actually, at first. I know, after I take 1 shot at him, he will, just run off, and I'll have to actually go in there, but until then, yeah, I took out a good chunk of his health. Yeah, he runs off, so you gotta fight mooks and stuff. There he is. Dead. And unfortunately, I didn't get any exotics from him. Oh well. And there's his throne, which is mine now.
Draxus was one of the worst plagues this system has ever seen. Without their Kel, houses usually turn against each other. We may finally have broken their hold on the academy.
Okay, let me see. Yes, he did qualify as an ultra. I was just unlucky. So he qualified as an ultra. I just didn't get the I just didn't get anything from him. And they gave me equipment more suited to my rank. Yeah, I'll just swap it out. It's 2 defense, and I'm not using strength right now. So, yeah. Oh, I kept forgetting to read out Novelcaster's comment. What's my favorite type of food, like Chinese, Italian, Mexican, and so on? Do I have any food allergies? I hate to be boring, but I don't really have a I don't like Chinese food. I know it's really weird, but I don't like it. Mexican's alright. I like a few things from there. Italian? Not really. Food allergies? No, I don't have any. Let me look at something real quick. I was so close to getting that bounty. Oh well. I will deal with the rest of these bounties later, but I want to talk to Petra first while we're in the area. And, Hopefully she'll give me something good. I think she's just going to give me experience in Queen's Wrath, unfortunately. And I need to change to Blade Dancer to do that, because I can get arc and experience for that class. Yeah, sorry this was taking so long. I was, and about, with the explanations and all that. It was, but I thought I'd explain about the 3 of coins and all that. When we get back to the tower, I'll show you the tower real quick. I'll show you the exotics kiosks. This guy has one. You can get swords. These swords you get later on. This guy has an exotic. That one's just a legendary. You get them at the end of the Taken King storyline. And a little bit after, I'll show you how to get it when it becomes pertinent.
Let's see. You're a hunter, correct? I'd forgotten.
Oh, shut up.
Off you go.
I don't care for that guy. Of course, the Cryptarchs are jerks anyway and give you stupid stuff. Ooh. Yeah, I'm losing discipline, but look at that boost in defense. Not bad.
Yes.
I'll take the boost.
We found Skolos once.
Okay, did well, Guardian. Now we're gonna hunt some wolves together. The fallen house of wolves bent the knee to my queen. They were taken in after the Reef Wars. Accepted. Now they are off the leash. Their leader Skolos is the prison of elders. They must be stopped at all cost. So
We just need to identify his next target. I bet I know how we can get started.
yeah, I only have a little bit of Queen's Wrath ranking. You get these from these House of Wolves missions that Petra gives you. And you get them from Queen's Wrath bounties, which happen after the Taken King storyline. So,
Look out there.
yeah. Okay, this will take the video a little bit more than what I usually do, and I'm sorry about that, but I do want to show you the kiosks real quick. Because it won't show the chest armor that I got, or the robe that I got for my warlock, because I'm a hunter right now. But it'll show any, for year 2, it'll show any ones that I already have. They show the year 1s, but I won't be able to purchase them. 1, because I haven't found them yet, and 2, because I don't have any exotic shards to buy them with. But you can buy them. Yeah, they actually require discovery, so you have to actually own one in order to buy one. But luckily for most of them, if you get their year 1, you can buy the year 2. And the year 2 has better defense and better skills and everything. So let me go show you that real quick. And then I'll do that will show the last
Tell me
Shush.
what happened at the Cosmodrome.
Okay, so here's the exotic armor. we won't be able to see my chest armor right now, the one I just got, or the body armor, because I can only find, because they're not, it only shows what class you have. So these are all the year ones that, the year twos I have, but they show all the year ones. Revive teammates faster, spawn more orbs. There's Bones of Ao, carry more heavy ammo, and upgrade double jump with additional jump. Free Sting, you gain invisibility by crouching for a short time. This was actually my very first exotic armor piece. I'll show it off. And I got the year 1 as well. Yeah, it has little beetles. And melee attack from behind while invisible grants 4 times the damage. But I don't have any of this. And this is actually pretty cool. It over penetrates with the golden gun, but only fires once. Like, it gives you 6 times the damage for it. Exotic weapons. This is all the year 2 specials. Here's year 1s. This gun right here, you get, no, not this one, but this is Necrochasm. I'll show off later. Where is it? I have this, not that. I do have that, and these are all year 2 as well. Don't have that. Where is it? I guess it's not there. I do have this. I want to show off, oh well, I'll just show off Necrochasm. And it just shows it all upgraded. Where is Cascade? No. Okay, precision kills with this weapon frequently trigger a cursed thrall explosion. And look how it looks. It looks pretty damn cool. And of course, since it's year 1, it has the upgrade damage thing on it. Causing damage, increases stability, and stability is a huge thing with auto rifles because normally they have garbage stability. This was actually really good once upon a time. I actually do have this. It's not that good. It's a sniper rifle for primary slot, so yeah. Okay, so I will do my outro, show you where we're next going, and then we'll call it a day. Next time on Let's Play Destiny, as soon as it loads, thank you, we will be going back to Venus. Yes, all 5 golden chests. We will be doing Kel Rising, which is, oh, it was 14. Okay, so the level 16 story, a Kel Rising, and we will be going all over Venus to and mini spoiler alert, Earth as well. And we will be trying to find Skolas and take him, that's Moon. Find Skolas and take him down. And we will be richly rewarded for it. So, yeah. That's what we're going to be doing next time. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Sorry this has taken so long, this episode, anyway. Like always, feel free to comment and stuff. I'll answer as best I could. Thank you all for watching. This has been Verunafar, signing out. Have a wonderful day.